Wieners! What's up, everybody? It's the podcast. It's podcast day. We're here with Steve Xero. I've renamed him Steve Xero. And not Z. It's got to be spelt with an X, or you're not doing it right. It's Steve Xero for a reason.
I think Eddie Stewart started that.
Yes, Eddie Stewart. Yes, and Eddie has strokes of genius occasionally. The Steve Xero, that dude, that whole thing he did. That was the funniest fucking part to me, was when he was like Steve Xero. I'm like, dude, this dude is out of control, man. This dude is too fucking much. Maybe one of these days I'll reach out to Eddie and see if we can't mend the fences. I feel like it's the Christian thing to do.
A rotating door with him.
What?
There'll be a rotating door with him.
Me, Seth, and Eddie went hard body karate on each other, just before Christmas, didn't we? It was in the fall.
The fall.
In the fall, we went hard body on each other.
It was fun.
I hung out with Eddie for almost a day.
By all accounts, he's an excellent guy.
Yeah, but he is. I was like, the whole time I was like, I know what I'm going to get with Mike Nichols.
Yeah.
But Eddie, I'm wondering, am I going to meet Mark Darnell? You know what I'm saying? Like he's very reserved, very quiet. We had great conversation, and I'm like, dude, where's the, like, maybe I should put a laptop in your hands to get some laughs out of you. But he's very reserved.
Yeah, most people that are like rambunctious on the internet are reserved in person. Like, I don't think that you could meet me in person and think that I act the same way I do on camera.
You were exactly what I had expected. It was like I knew you for 30 years.
Right.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Secret lovers.
Yeah. Now when I
smell jealousy.
When I met Steve, I didn't. No offense, Steve. I don't watch all the videos and all that. But I was like, "Hi, this
fuck
dude,
you, Steve.
I could hang with this dude because he's there was no arrogance or anything about it, because someone who doesn't do videos on YouTube is like, yeah, this guy's a star in his own mind, But no,
I gotta say, totally no homo, Steve. But the fact that you took time out to the convention when you were trying to do your job, we stood there for about 30 minutes and had a conversation. That meant a lot, man. That just
good.
That is the smoothest pole
I was excited
I've
to
ever
meet
felt.
you. Like, when anybody comes to the convention, I think it's that thing of like just meeting another window cleaner. Like, no matter where you are, you already have like so much in common that you just you kind of just gravitate and you start talking, and there's so much in common that it just goes back and forth like so smoothly. Like, I do that with any window cleaner that I see even around my own town. Like, I'm not gonna like stop my truck and get out and see them, but if I see them, I always go and talk to them and just shoot the shit, because I just feel that's what we do.
And the fact you're even more studly in person.
I got a funny story real quick. A local competitor, friend of mine, just had some surgery done, right? So I called him up when I found out. Yes. He was having an enlarged to look just like you, Jacob. So,
bulbous.
Yeah. Bald with a little fur on the roof. So he goes, I go, do you need help? You know, if you want me to cover some accounts, you know, just reach out. And he's like, well, my brother's coming down. His brother's in the Carolinas, and he's a window cleaner as well. And he goes, if there's anything we don't get to, I'll appreciate it. So he calls me beginning of the week, and he says, I got 2 Cracker Barrels, a Firestone, and a Total Wine and Spirits. If I email you the invoices, will you wash them and collect them for me? And just, they're all cash jobs. Just keep the money and just take a picture of the ticket so I can do accounting. I said, no problem. Not one of those accounts, Firestone, 2 Cracker Barrels. Well, the Cracker Barrels were paid through corporate, so I only had 2 invoices, so Firestone and Total Wine and Spirits. You could walk into any job and wash it and collect it, and nobody says a fucking word. These people have never seen me in their lives. I washed the jobs. Now, I did have his letterhead on the invoice. Okay, there wasn't a question. There wasn't a, where's the other guy? Or, oh, are you new here? It was just, oh, here's your money. You know, I was amazed. I'm like, I need to just print up invoices and walk around and wash and collect stuff. You know?
Whatever.
Not one question.
Yeah, that is kind of weird, though. You don't see that too often.
But these were corporate jobs. It's not like mom and pop stores. You know, like Total Wine. That's probably why, because they see so many people every day. They don't pay attention. They see the window guy. I wash the outside, wash the inside, walk up. You know, and walk up with confidence. Just hand the bill right to the service desk, and the guy's like, okay, hang on, and fill out the paper, sign the ticket, here's your money, you know.
I hated cleaning Cracker Barrels. I always hated it. Because you always, in any time of day, there's somebody in there, so you're always cleaning.
Right. Yeah, but you know what, Steve? He said you should to be there by 7 a.m. or else they frown on it. I'm like, whatever. So I get to the first one at like 6:30. They were far from me because they were north of me, and I noticed a couple people inside, but they weren't by the window, so I immediately went in and washed the inside first, so I knew I could get everything. The second one, by the time I got there was like, out of 20 windows, about 6 of them had people there. I didn't say a word. I just washed them, what I could on the inside, washed the outside, gave a ticket to the manager, have a nice day, and left. It's all about the way you just kind of do your job and leave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Exit stage left. No problem.
Yeah, exactly. I had a account one time, though, where being that, like, when I used to work at Fish, like, being that quiet, just, like, going in, getting the job done, we had to get a signature on an invoice. I had a lady who was a manager at a Mad Greens, like a salad restaurant, just get super pissed off because it was just snowing lightly. And she's like, you should always ask before you start. But I was always trained. It was like, just go there, get it done, be quiet, get in and out, and that was it. And that was the only other time. That's the only time I've ever had someone like actually get mad about, you know, just getting the job done and leaving them alone, especially for a restaurant.
Right. Now, I bought a route from an old guy that I was helping out, and we pull into this Circle K. You know, it's like 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And he goes, wait in the car for a minute. And I see him go in. He goes up to the counter. He comes back. I thought he was buying something. I didn't even know we were working. And he comes back and opens the hatch and starts grabbing the tools. He's like, are you going to help? And I'm like, what happened there? And he goes, oh, I asked the manager if he wants it today. I go, okay. And I ended up buying his business, and I'm like, that is not a saleable account. I don't ask permission for what I do. If I can't roll up, wash it, collect it, or send an invoice, I'm not asking permission. I got to find the same guy every time. No thanks.
Yeah. And if you're asking permission, like, too, it's almost a good way for the customer to say, just hold off till next time.
Right.
Like, I knew that if I was ever, like, super tired in a day and I just needed to, like, miss a job, I'd go in and be like, hey, you know, everything looks pretty good. I think we just hold off the next time or call them.
Yeah.
And you always knew they were going to take that, you know?
Yeah. I don't think it needs it today doesn't work in my book, you know.
Oh,
it looks that way because I've been here. Yeah.
Just take your mop and rub it across the sill, and then boom, clean invoice.
Well, that was my dad. My dad.
What's the name? How do people get a hold of you, Jacob, to clean their windows so we can let everyone know how great of a window cleaner you are?
Right.
Fucking loser.
When I worked for another company, we do like lots of like insides on buildings, And we'd get to a whole floor where no one was there, and the older guy would be like, just take your mop and just like flick it at the window so it looks like you cleaned them and like you did a bad job at them. Like, really? Like, is that what we're doing? And he's like, yeah, no one's on this floor. It's fine. He'd walk around. I'm like, I don't know, man. It seems sketchy, but it worked.
Dude, if I'm going to skip the windows, I'm skipping the windows. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just skipping them. I'm not wiping no sills or nothing. I'm just sending you a bill. Like, yep, I did them. It's dirty. Sorry.
Yep.
Got to call me back, man. You got to have them done more often, man. I mean, you get them done once a fucking month. What do you expect, man?
Right.
Well,
you bump those numbers up, man. You know.
We've done a lot of office buildings, and some of them could be 20 stories going once a year on the inside, and unless the office building is willing to hand the keys out, which I've had that before, a master key, we have to do it while they're open, and we always send a form letter to the management to send to the tenants, and they put their letterhead and ours on it, and it specifically says, we do not reach over computers, we do not move desks, we will not take anything off the windowsill. So, like, on a 20-story building, you might do 60% of it, okay? Because, like, especially with attorneys, you walk in.
I got one that I've been doing for fucking 20 years, and that was the way it started out. Listen, I'm not moving desks, computers, none of that shit. You got fucking your calendar taped to the fucking window. Peel it off here, because I ain't doing that. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what happened to me, and the reason I did this, I always had figured exactly like that, T, but I was like wanting, when you're hungry, you know what I'm saying? You want to make them happy. So
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that for sure.
So we went in the office building. One of my guys cleaned an inside window. There was a leather satchel on the windowsill. Okay, and he took the satchel off, and he washed the window, and he squeegeed the sill off, and then he took a towel and just kind of detailed it, put the satchel back. The next day, I got called into the office because there was a little line on the bottom of it was a tan, leather-colored, natural colored satchel. There was a line on the bottom. That satchel cost me $700 to replace. At that point, the policy went into effect. Yeah, some asshole attorney was like, "Oh no, you're going to replace this. We're not going to."
This fucking man purse.
Yeah, so, dude, if there's as much as a Post-it note on there, you're gonna have to remove that. Like, I'll go into an office and there'll be shit on the windowsill, and I'm like, "Hey, we're cleaning windows. I'm sure you got a notice." And they say, "Do you want to move that stuff?" Half the time they go, "No," or I'll go to the next office and come back. So you come back and it's still there. At that point, I wave and I leave, and then usually you'll get one or two complainers that'll call management and go, "Yeah, the guy said he was coming back, he never did." I go, "No, he didn't move his shit. I don't have time to hang out while he moves a picture of his fucking adopted, never mind, his daughter." Let's just put it that way. Catching myself, see,
you got pretty close.
We'll be just so everybody knows, I'm gonna be starting to upload on Rumble real soon, just because I feel like that's what's gonna end up happening.
Yeah, I think that's.
I downloaded it and kind of just tried to scroll through it.
I don't see very many guys on there doing long form window cleaning videos, so I'm gonna toss them. I'm gonna toss them out there. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Post the one Burger King that you do, you bitch? Fuck you.
One Burger King.
All you do is, and we found out what you do. All you do is walk past and drag your fucking washer across the sill. No wonder your squeegee videos look like shit. I would have quit TikTok too. You fucking loser.
Burger King is like, why is the grimace?
Fuck you, you loser. Man, I've been holding that in for 3 weeks. You fucking suck dick, Jacob.
We'll get it out.
Get it out, right? Me and Mark, before this podcast started, like, I don't know what we were talking about it last week. Mark's like, I can't wait to give Jacob shit. Jacob's been neglected for 4 weeks. You know what I mean? Sorry, Jacob. Are you going to do the J2 challenge on TikTok or what?
Fuck that stupid shit.
Man, dude.
The challenge?
Yeah, it's the J2 challenge. It's where you squeegee a window with one hand on a pole, like James Riley did.
I've done that.
Okay.
I've done it holding a neon sign back. Hey, that ain't no.
No,
freaking
on a
trouble.
pole. Yeah, you got to do the whole thing with a
You,
pole.
you do
Oh,
it while
with the
moonlighting
zero
at a
degree?
Spencer's gift.
That's
So,
it's actually that's part of the challenge. It has to be Spencer's Gifts Windows.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
You
have
gotta have your
Hot
Hot Topic membership in your back
You have to be
pocket.
getting gauges put in your ear while doing it.
Or Tilly's.
Oh, that poor guy. Mark, the guess you had for Marks. Man, those guys knew their shit, man. Definitely. Yeah.
wow.
Mark.
Yeah, Mark, man.
Yeah, Mark's
More
excellent.
props to you. Great idea.
Mark's the greatest person who's ever
Well,
lived.
we just
I
got
like
out of 4 weeks of Mark talking for fucking 2 hours nonstop, droning
Right, that
on
was
like
Mark's
Charlie
heaven.
Brown's fucking teacher. Wah, 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 wah. And now you guys
I'm
want to sit here and get him
You guys
talking
did
some
high-rise
fucking
month,
more.
right?
Right. We broke YouTube
All the
with
records.
7 billion
Yeah,
downloads
we
already.
fucking broke all the records, bro.
Damn.
I got one of them plaques coming in the mail for being awesome, dude. On
That
YouTube.
Jeffrey Scott episode was awesome though, because that's
Yes.
who
Yeah.
Josh and I went up to train with, and I had met Jeff like a couple times at conventions. But dude,
He's a wealth of knowledge. I was impressed. Yeah.
See what I did there? See, you guys don't even realize what I did there.
what?
Steve-O was on this podcast because he went to Safety Green training, man, with him and Jersey, right?
I've done one drop, so I have.
So that's why
it.
Steve-O's
Nice
on here.
all the way
Talk to
down.
the
It's
down-
high rise month. It's high rise month, but it doesn't matter. What matters is have you ever done that before? Hanging out with Jeffrey Scott?
No, that was awesome.
See, there you go. So that's we're right. We worked from Jedi Masters to the Padawan. See how we do this shit around here. Fuck. So what
did
was
like
it like,
the drop.
Steve-O? What was the training like, and what was that experience like for you?
Oh man, so yeah, it was 2 days of training. The first day was all in class. We didn't even know, and Josh was the only one telling me about it, and we didn't even know that we were going to be going off of a building. So we just thought like, oh, we're going there to really like get to know the equipment, and that's what we kind of needed to do, because if somebody called in, like I had no idea, and I always told them that like I cannot advise you on this because that is your life.
Right,
So
right.
like Josh was our guy that knew the equipment kind of, as far as that goes. So getting to go there and just kind of know the very basics and just be able to be walked through it by somebody who was really, really good at it and still really, really good at it and really took like safety to the top tier. By the time I went over, I felt 100% comfortable. I was like pumped, ready to go. Of course, like I was shaking, I was vibrating when I went over and like had my feet in the chair. But after I got down and started going, like he walks you through everything, and then doing where you help someone who's in what's it called if someone goes too far and they're the rope grab like stops them, but they can't reach it. What's that? Is that called
Self-rescue?
Yeah, self-rescue. So you also train that by like helping someone through self-rescue. So you go through a bunch of stuff that like you're not ever going to do like on the building. So by the time you go there, that doesn't seem like a whole lot.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, if I was to ever do it, I mean, I would definitely go back there and be trained for them quite a few more times just to feel like really comfortable with it. But I would say this, like seeing how much goes into that as far as planning it out and everything, it is just like way higher than I ever thought, as far as just I have so much respect for it and all the equipment to bring up to the roof. Like it's just crazy. Yeah. So it was awesome to see. I wish we would have been able to like take a bucket and like clean some windows on the way down, but it was just to like go down and to fill yourself on the rope and everything like that. So it was really, really cool.
Well, I think there's a lot of people out there, especially people that are new to the business and stuff. They probably take for granted some of this, like, they don't tell you about the 300 pounds of rope you got to take upstairs, and then, all the rigging and all the safety. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on there. That's not something you just jump on a rope and like, all right, guys, let's go clean some windows. It's not. Yeah, there's a lot more to it.
I could see it too, because there were some guys there that were there because the next week they were going to go do like their first job, and you could see their minds just turning, and you could see them stressed because to me it's tying all those knots and making sure that everything is safe on the roof is so much knowledge that you have to take in and absorb, and then to do that the next week like on your own, it's a lot. So I mean, yeah, a big respect.
It can be as mentally straining or draining, I should say, as it is physical. You know, I mean, ground level window cleaning is generally, your life is not in your hands so much. Right. You know, anything can happen. But when you're responsible for yourself and others that are working with you, it mentally you go home drained. But it's something that you got to do all the time. Mm-hmm. A guy that's a high-rise guy that doesn't do it every day can't. It's just something repetition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over and over.
Who was the guy you had on here who had the TikTok?
Fletcher Dennings, Swagga Wagga.
I watch his stuff like all the time. If I just scroll through it, you know, he's just talking to his buddies. Like, I love his videos because sometimes it makes me shit my pants. Like the way his camera like turns around and gives you like a view. It's like wow.
Yeah.
Like, it's
awesome
crazy.
Channel.
He's a good dude. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got to be cut a certain way to do the job, man. That's just like that to get comfortable like that. It's got to be.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think like I could just go up there, do it for 2 years, and like I don't think I'd ever be comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's when you become, my opinion, when you become too comfortable is when it's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. As long as you're weary about everything you're doing and checking your equipment and double checking everything, it becomes second nature. It's the guys that are fearless that you don't want to work with. You know, and I've seen that too.
Yeah.
You know, I had a guy come out to me doing piecework, and he would free fall between stories. You know, I'm not lying. We were using rack and bar, and if you pull the bars open after you unlock, there's less friction. You can literally free fall. So he would free fall 10, 12 feet, lock his rack off, bounce up, and I get to the ground, and I'm like, I'm not impressed. I go, you're good at what you do. You're a great window cleaner, but you need to go. I go, this doesn't work for me. Number one, you're stress loading everything when you do that. And number two, my building manager sees that shit and he's gonna and the tenants are going, whoa, someone just fell in front of the window. That doesn't work for me. I go, so you gotta go. And this kid was fearless. He didn't care, you know, and it's not the way it worked for me. Yeah.
They should care.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's your life.
Right.
Are we doing tool time this week? Now, fuck Jacob. We're done doing that.
No, we got to do tool time. We have to do tool time.
Dude, he never does it right. I bet you if we did we did it right now, this motherfucker be up.
You must like to go
shit
to
creek
sleep at around
without a paddle. If we did it right now.
Well, of course they're not going to do it right now, but she told me to tell you when I was ready to start doing it again. So right now, like normal, you're going to fuck me up the ass.
No, man, I won't. No, dude, it's cool.
I've never seen the movie.
Getting a bonus in that.
You can be the fucking big letdown for everybody that wanted to see it. That's cool. Big letdown. Fucking loser. L squared. Fucking.
Coming from the guy in a fucking little shirt.
Yeah, it's cool. All shirts are little. All shirts are little on me. As you tug yours down past the bottom of your gut, you fucking cunt. Listen, I know the jerk my t-shirt away from my belly move. I do it all the time, guy.
No, that was my movies.
Yeah, okay. You don't want that titty sweat. Like two smiley faces on your fucking t-shirt.
Oh my god.
One of my buddies gets that all the time.
Hey man, titty sweat's a thing, dude. You know? Fuck.
Tit sweat is real.
Jacob, let's do a fucking fat guy weight loss challenge. Let's see which one of us can lose the most weight on the podcast
I'm
now.
on a diet now.
But between now and June 1st, my birthday, let's see who loses the most weight, and whoever loses the most weight
gets absolutely nothing.
Gets nothing.
You win the prize.
Yeah, you win the prize.
The weight loss.
Yeah, the prize is the weight loss.
You get Arby's.
And then whoever loses, hey Jacob, whoever loses is you have fat bitch privileges for the whole rest of the year. So I can refer to you as a fat bitch if
you do that anyway.
You do that anyway.
The loser's got to do a truffle shuffle, dude.
Yeah. All right. Hey, there you go. Loser has to do his truffle shuffle.
June 1st can't get here soon enough.
I can promise you that I'll be doing it. I have no willpower whatsoever. I'm going to get off here and go eat some pizza or something.
Oh, yeah. Dude. Yeah.
I'm actually on a diet, so.
What's your diet, Jacob?
I'm on the fucking keto diet.
You can just eat as much meat as you want and not control that, just not eat other shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Meat and cheese, and I eat a lot of boiled eggs, so my fucking farts really stink.
You like a lot of what? Bull what?
Boiled eggs.
Oh, boiled eggs. Yeah.
Jersey's on that diet for like, I don't know, the past like 3 years. And when we went to Wisconsin, the guy gets off the plane. First thing he grabs from like one of the places there, a big bag of cheese curds, and eats the whole damn thing before you can get in the car. So that's not a diet. That's
Right.
Jersey looks anemic to me. He looks like he's fucking sick. I'm sure he's fucking swole and all shredded and shit, but he looks anemic. He looks like he's
We're
getting ready
from
to fall
Wisconsin.
over.
We like cheese.
He's like translucent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the motherfucker looks like one of them fucking, the Edward fucking, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Them Twilight. Yeah, no, Twilight motherfuckers. Edward Scissorhands, yeah. You know what I mean? He just real opaque.
Yeah, like some type of
Tim
Burton character.
Yeah, he's just translucent motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I think he spends a lot of time indoors, and if you're white, you get whiter.
I mean, listen,
time
man.
Indoors claims that he
there's white,
windows.
there's white, and then there's translucent. There's opaque. You know what I mean? This motherfucker's opaque. Like, you can see his veins through his skin and shit. It's really weird, dude. He needs to turn the. What are you on the side there? What's this? He needs to turn the tin up and the temperature on all his podcasts. Give himself a little more color. That's just my personal opinion. The only reason why I'm talking shit on Jersey is because I know Jersey doesn't watch this show.
You guys still do that podcast, Steve?
Yeah, we do. We do it every other month. We took a long break. In the month of February, just had so much shit going on that I just paused it. And I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if I was going to go back to doing it or go back to doing really much of anything, like YouTube-wise, and stuff was so busy. Yeah. But then, it's a good thing. It's
Jerry
content.
Begged you.
Huh?
Jerry begged you.
Yeah. But no, I really I almost canceled it, and then I was like, nah, that's not a good idea. I had so many messages that people are like, I really enjoy it. So.
What, your show?
Yeah.
Your podcast?
Yeah.
I watch it.
Do you love it? Do you enjoy it?
No, I'm not hating on it or nothing. I'm just saying I watch it. I don't understand.
No, I know.
The fuck?
No, see, what I do usually is I always watch you guys on Friday mornings.
Man, you don't have to make. Listen, you ain't gotta make fucking excuses.
I got a lot
I
of
love you anyways, bro.
My good TikTok content from your little live stream with
Yeah.
Oh boy.
His name's Jersey. Oh boy. His name's
You haven't
Jersey.
done one in a while, though, have you?
No, he deleted it. He deleted his TikTok.
I mean, it's still active. I just deleted the TikTok app off my phone.
That's probably good. I've considered that with how much crap is coming out about it, and now.
You know what, dude? Listen, man. Listen. I know what you're getting ready to say. Listen, man. If whatever they want on your phone, they're gonna get it, whether TikTok's in there or not, man. It's like people are like, man, I don't want an Amazon, Google Talk fucking thing in my house. Listen, you got one on your hip in your pocket. Every one of us. This is a microphone, whether it's on or off, my dudes.
When's the last time any of you guys have been? This is totally random, but it'll come back to this. When's the last time any of you guys have been through like customs at an airport, like U.S. customs?
No. I don't go down to the airport.
A month and a half ago. Yep.
I'm off
coming
all
from
this.
somewhere like international, coming back in.
Yeah.
Like, how did that like progress, or how did that go for you? The process of like getting through. Like, what did they do as far as like, did they check your passport, or they just like what
they
did they
checked my passport, asked me if I was bringing any money back, if I had anything to claim, and then just let me go on my way.
Last 2 times I've come through customs, all I've done is walk up, and they're like, "You're good." and it's all off of cameras, just knowing your face as you walk through it.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Really?
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Last 2 times. So when we went on a cruise for our wedding in February, and we had to come back off and go through customs, it was the same thing. Even my kid, they just like scanned him with the camera. And they're like, he's good. And they didn't even check our passports, nothing. They had all of our information from just our face recognition.
They're like, that's
Scary.
Steve-O.
I like when fucking your buddy. What's his name? What's his name? Fuck.
Tom.
I just said it 20 times. The fucking Hot Topic dude.
James.
James. Jesus. Why do I keep wanting to call him Jamie?
Jamie.
I like it when he pops in here. He doesn't realize we just got done roasting him. We roasted you on the podcast, James, and I roasted you on my video, James.
Yeah, I told him about that.
Oh,
He says he.
Boom, roasted.
I don't watch his videos.
Oh, whatever, bro. It's cool.
Like, look here. Watch it.
It's cool, bro.
Then you're just like, I'm a piece of shit.
But I tie that back into like how much shit they already know about us. To your point, TJ, of like, yeah, it doesn't matter if you got TikTok on your phone or not. Everything is tracked. Everywhere we go is
there's no going back.
No.
You know what I mean? Like we think we have some sort of control. We don't.
Yeah.
Everything's out there.
Yeah.
I'll be talking about Amazon. I'll look on my computer. I'll have an email from Amazon.
Right.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
exclusive deal. You're like, all right.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, how else am I going to send dumb, probably inappropriate stuff to TJ 5 times a day that I find on TikTok?
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, that's not all I do. I got teachers like this one.
I like watching videos on TikTok. I don't mind doing like I don't like shooting TikToks though. It's all right, I guess.
Yeah.
You can just take clips of your videos on YouTube.
Yeah, but that takes some work, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, so you don't want to be the next Steve Xero?
No, I'm just TJ. That's it.
Okay. Yep.
That's it.
Well,
whatever I am is what I am. I don't care.
TJ the fat fucking window cleaner.
Yeah. Fuck you, bitch.
Happen anymore.
What's that?
YouTube is the only basically social media you can monetize anymore. Instagram took away theirs. TikTok is super limited. And so now, like, this is pretty much it. Like, there were all these people making good money off Instagram who were being creators like last summer. They changed the algorithm and they stopped paying for it. So, yeah.
Same way with Facebook. You can't get monetized on Facebook anymore.
It's the same. Instagram, Facebook all comes through Meta.
Yeah.
The metaverse.
Metaverse.
So, I'm not on YouTube now to for any other reason other than the fact that this is what I started doing. I'm just gonna keep doing that until it's not cool. I'm not gonna really push on TikTok or any of that shit. I mean, I've been doing gangster on Instagram for a long time. Squeegee Life. That's got quite a few followers, but TikTok, I just like, it's too much, man. It's this and TikTok and fucking the podcast and shooting. Nah, I'm good, dude.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah.
And you guys, when's?
I'm gonna tell you guys. I want to tell you guys something. This Tuesday, which I feel like this is a big deal. Other people listening may not think this is a big deal, but on Tuesday, April 4th, will be the 5th anniversary of this podcast. We've been doing this podcast for 5 years. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's man.
Yep.
That's nice, Jim.
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
I was
Still
looking
standing.
back. I was looking back before we started, and the first time I was ever on here, I wrote it down, was April of 2019, April 7th of 2019. I saw it in my Skype, but I was like, damn, it's crazy. It's crazy to keep something this consistent for that long. It really is.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
We try our hardest. I don't know if it's fucking
At this point, it's
stellar every episode or not, but it is what it is at this
It's
point.
absolutely fucking fabulous.
At this point, I come on to hang out with TJ, Mark, and Jacob, and then whoever else comes on. That's just like my Thursday routine.
Lukey Dookie, the window cleaner's watching, man.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Come on in.
Hey. Oh, Lukey. I'd like to see that little red circle pop up.
Don't you miss that guy?
I play console.
Yeah. Oh, he loves you too, Mark.
I see that. That's an honor. He's an awesome dude. I want to hang out with Luke. He's one person that's still on my list to meet because of what you guys have said about that dude.
Luke and Rihanna are good people, man. They're good.
One day I'll
good
get
folks. They're good peoples.
Yeah.
Super nice.
It's always funny meeting anybody like from this whole like network in person because it is like so much different. Like when I meet each one of you, like actually in person, like it's been different, as far as just what you think as social media. And then Luke, first time I met him, I was driving to Florida, Alex's dogs, and I just called him. I was like, dude, I'm gonna be coming through St. Louis or Kansas City. You want to meet up? And he's like, yeah, sure. He's like, we haven't like gone out on a Friday night in like 10 years, but yeah, we'll go out tonight.
Right.
Sweet.
Let's go kick it. I don't know any rap tunes. James Riley wants you to sing happy birthday to him, Seth. What are the chances of that happening?
Fucking 0, dude.
0, dude. Not happening, player.
Sorry, bitch.
I'd say almost everybody I've met in the industry so far has been cool. I met like one weird dude, but that was it. And my interaction with him was like 4 minutes, and then I was like, all right. Yeah, I'll see you later.
I haven't met anybody in person that I'm
everyone else is chill.
That I've never. Well, yeah, there's one dude I met in person, but now he's super weird, dude. He yells at Mark in private messages.
Oh,
me?
Yeah.
I met 2 people at the convention that were really weird.
Who's that?
I'm not saying it out loud.
Come on. I got to meet Jay at the convention. That was a super awkward and like super.
Camaro, yeah.
Is he as big and retarded as he looks on camera?
Well, let's see.
Yes.
I'm not going to answer this, Steve. If what is his name? If Chris Griffin was a real dude.
Chris Griffin was losing his hair.
Right.
I really don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with Jay. I mean, he's a troll, and I like to troll him back. If they preferred to do rags on windows, that's cool, man. You know what I mean? Right. Whatever, dude. No. I'm just tired of hearing about this is the most efficient way. No, it's not. It's just what works best for you.
Superior to using a squeegee.
I just don't. I don't.
Dude, he's from Connecticut. What do you expect? Yeah. I mean, it's just.
and the cleaner we use is made with pure water. Like that really makes a fucking difference.
Oh my god.
I think he's. No, I mean, I give people the energy back that they give me.
Yes.
If you're a turd, you're gonna get turd energy back. If you're cool, I'll be cool with you. Yeah.
So. And just so everybody knows that's going to be watching this later or now that's watching it, all the Squeegee Life hats that come in, I just picked them up before the show.
They look awesome.
Nice. Great stuff, man.
Those will be going out next week. That is a leather, that's like leather. That's burnt leather on there, that patch. It's not a sticker, it's actual leather that's been burned, just so everybody knows. Can you see? Can you see?
You get these made locally?
Yeah, I got a buddy that's I got a buddy whose brother has like a racing team. It's called like Yeah Dude Racing. It's a YouTube channel if you guys want to go check it out and subscribe, and I don't even know that dude and I just shouted his channel out. But whatever. He had posted on Facebook that he's getting hats done, and then he's like put up a model of it, and I'm like, oh shit, that's dope. And I reached out to the guy, and boom, had some hats made. We did a test run. This is a test run just to see how many I could sell, because I can get them way cheaper if I buy like a rack, all like 24 all one color, and to commit to fucking 75 hats, you know what I mean, with like $1,300-$1,400 fucking dollars in hats, and just be shipping them out here and there. I was like, it's better just to do like a pre-order. I'll put up 3 colors, different design on the bill next time or on the lid here, and then let people pre-order them again. It's just easier to do it that way.
Right. No, I hear you.
Unless one of the dudes want to fucking, or a couple of the dudes want to chip in and we each buy a row of hats, you know what I mean, and then just sell them off. But I mean, that's just such a pain in the dick.
Right.
Yeah, but so next time, I mean, it was all over the internet. I had a couple of dudes that are mad at me. You can't get the hats, Tim. If it
they
is,
were a limited run right off.
This is a pre-order. I did a pre-order and I got.
You got my money, right?
Huh?
You got my money, right?
Yeah, I got. Yeah. Anybody that pre-ordered got hats. I got all your money. I had no issues getting everybody's money.
I don't even remember how many I ordered.
3.
Okay.
Ordered one of each color. Yeah, you got one of each color. But I'm gonna do it again. I'll probably do it again in June. Probably do another pre-order for a month, and then just see how it goes.
Those are cool.
Nice.
I mean, we talked about it for years. I got dudes that are like man, I'm sorry, man.
I like that one.
Yeah,
That motherfucker right there, freaking
that's
fresh.
a good color combo
That's
right there.
fresh, boy.
I love the combo.
Yeah.
I wanted to get those. But
This is the one you got 4 gray. Yeah, you got 4 gray in one.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna do a different blue, but I felt like the darker blue, like you use for your shirts, it was too dark.
No,
My ass
I
is probably
agree.
hanging out.
I love the color. I was just like, this is gonna look awkward with my stuff. So I was like,
Yeah.
the gray ones are gonna work best.
Right. Yeah. This is you right here. It's like a heather gray.
Yeah.
So
I'm in.
Nice.
I'll probably do that. That one sold. This one sold the best.
The gray.
Yeah.
The gray.
It
I mean,
looks sweet.
I 3 more hats, and I could have got them at a discounted rate if we would have went with more of these. But I'm not going to force people to buy hats. And I left it up for 3 weeks and advertised the shit out of it. I advertised it to the point, well, I didn't pay for advertising, but I shared it every week. And I just, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just got tired of fucking dudes haranguing me about how much they fucking cost.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
really busting my dude. I'd like they're like $35 for a fucking trucker hat, and I'm like, bro, I'm shipping it. That's shipping included, man. Like what the fuck?
Tim, you want one of my hats? You can have it for $75.
Limited run.
Limited
It's
run.
Amazon, man. Amazon's messed everybody up. Where
I'll even sign it for you.
where nobody thinks they have to pay for anything.
Right.
shipped.
I'm not gonna stick someone's fucking trucker hat in a fucking bubble mailer and ship it. It's got to be put in a fucking box. I had to order, which I'm hoping they'll be here tomorrow or this weekend. But I ordered boxes just for the hats.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So they'd be, because I feel like, all right, you're paying $35 for a reason. I want you to get a hat. You're probably, depending on how our weekend goes, you may get something else with it. If not, we'll just see how everything works out. But
You should send them out in a gunslinger box, because then the experience of opening it is amazing.
Yes. Or bandana and a belt buckle.
Yeah.
But make sure you spell the side wrong. You know?
right.
The bandana works better than what's in it.
Did I wipe my ass with that thing and threw it away?
Give him a used towel and some dick wind chimes with it.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're never gonna take wind chimes. We're never
Right.
getting.
No,
Here's
that's
the
never gonna
problem is
happen.
My plasma cutter, it shit the bed. And I only have a set of torches, and I gotta be honest with you, it's very hard to do it freehand because I keep burning myself.
Well, don't hold the piece of metal next to your dick.
Well, I gotta trade.
Yeah, I thought so too, James. I thought everybody understood that too. Hats are not cheap, man. Like, fuck, go to Lids and buy a fucking hat. They're not
Unless you're
cheap.
willing to buy 1,000 hats and then sit on them
Yeah.
for a year, they're expensive.
And I am not willing to do that. If you want a
I
Squeegee
don't
Life
blame
hat, I'm going to wait a month. It's either going to be May or June. I haven't decided yet. I'll do another one. I would love to do the one with the flame logo like this. You know what I'm talking about? You guys have seen it. It was on one of my last videos.
It's on your hoodies, right?
No, I don't have it on my hoodies. No, it's. Well, I mean, you can go to the website and buy one with it on there.
Right.
But it's the same.
Thrasher
It's the
logo?
same, huh? Yeah, it's the same Thrasher logo as this, but on top it's got the flames on it instead. I might do that one next. See if he can do it first, though. We'll see if he can do it. If he can do it, then definitely. We'll see. I don't know.
I like these though.
Huh?
I like these.
The hats.
Yeah, they're good.
I think everybody will be happy with them. They turned out really good. I'm stoked with them. So, but I'll put it out there again. This is the thing. I just don't fucking care to hear people shit about how much things cost. I don't fucking care if you buy one or not, dude. Don't fucking get in the comments.
You're trying to do it the right way.
It's not even about doing it the right way. I just don't want to hear how about like it's fucking a conspiracy to take everybody's money. Listen, dude, do you want a hat? Yes, cool. This is how much it costs. If you don't go, fuck yourself. Just go, dude. Like I can't do it anymore with these motherfuckers.
You're not making any money.
Austin,
Yeah, I'm not making any fucking money off of this. Austin wants to be on the podcast anytime
that's
you
that
want.
little
Austin.
dude, right?
Yeah, hey Austin. Well, hey Austin, we'll even not curse when you're on here.
Yeah, we want to.
We'll
have
do a
you on,
PG-13 episode for you.
And I think I reached out to you and cleared it with your parents, so you're welcome to come on, dude. We love.
Yeah, you have him come on like 20, 30 minutes and chat with him.
As long as he wants, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
There's so many young guys getting in the industry.
Right.
A lot.
Yeah.
I want to try to do that one. I want to try to do that one too, James. The Street Fighter logo. I would love to get that one on hat.
I want those made into stickers.
What?
The Street Fighter logo swap.
I'll put some in the back in your hat box. I've got some already.
Thank you, buddy.
I got you, dog. They're little ones. They're only. I buy like big 100 stickers at once with a design, and then when people buy shit or whatever, they become Patreon members. They get a little card and a package of stickers and a thank you and all that shit. So, but those stickers you missed out on those, dude. But I'll definitely get you one. 7 likes. I got 16. I got 16 on mine.
I'm showing 13.
Yeah.
The people
Mine's just 2.
Probably my price is my price, people. Matthew, that's exact, dude. I'm telling you, it is.
Matt gets it.
No,
it is.
And it's so funny though in
It
this
is.
industry.
It is.
Everybody's like, I have to get this price for window cleaning. Anybody else is cheaper, and then you sell anything, they're like, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's just window cleaners are the cheapest people.
Yeah.
And Mark has told me that behind the scenes from day one. Even when we even just mentioning the hats, for instance, the shit that I was getting about that, and I said, Mark's like, that's what these fucking dudes do. That they got nothing better going on than that.
It's
to
just
get on and complain about shit, and those are the guys that are fucking. This is my price, and that's that. You know what I mean? Like, how about I come and tell you, that. How would you like it if somebody told you your price was too fucking high? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same way with those silencers. Like, I
took
can't
the
believe
words
that's the
right out of
price.
my
It's
mouth.
like, dude, it's a
don't like it,
luxury.
don't
It's a
fucking
luxury
buy it.
item. It's a luxury item, just like our business is a luxury business.
Right.
You don't have to have your fucking windows cleaned. You don't have to have a silencer to clean windows. But if you want to be fucking cool, then you'll buy one. If not, you're not fucking cool, and that's fine. Don't be cool. You know what I mean? Like,
Don't be cool. Go fuck
yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
But like the time put into those, to like the grackles or silencers, they really should be like more. To be quite honest, I don't think there's much of a margin on them to be quite, of what it is. But they're just expensive.
You want to buy a grackle?
it's how people
Call
are.
Steve
Man.
Xero or use TJ's fucking link. There you go.
Yes.
Cheap plug.
I be shouting Big Steve Xero out in all my videos, dog. I'm clout chasing, bro. I'm trying to get some clout, some of that Steveo clout.
Hey man, I placed an order with Steve Xero this afternoon.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Is it because I've told you in the last 4 videos I've uploaded that you should go buy something
No,
from
I-
Steveo? Every video,
Whenever I
dude.
order stuff, I think the last time I ordered stuff, I think I'd use Steve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way to do it, man.
You found me on chat. I was on chat from from like 6 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah, normally I'll just go in the chat, and if it's Jersey, I just fuck with them, and then just put the order in myself.
I do the same.
That's
I do.
bad, dude.
My favorite.
That's
My
bad.
favorite is to mess with Jersey and Alex.
I feel like
Because
Jacob
sometimes
goes to car
you'll get
dealership and
Alex
test
in the
drives
chat.
A bunch of cars he has no intention of buying.
Occasionally, you'll ask a question, and you'll get Alex or Chris or usually Alex in the chat. I've ran into Alex a couple times, and I'll bust his balls as much as possible.
I used to just ask like horrible questions for like 10 minutes and just log off.
Right.
That was like 4 or 5 years ago, but now the problem is every time I order something, it's always a panic. Like I'm like, oh crap, we have none of this stuff, so I just fly on the website and forget that I should call someone or use TJ's link or do something, and then I just order it.
I'll be honest though, I was never a person that like used a rep before I became a rep for like window clean equipment. I like didn't really know that was kind of a thing because I enjoyed like going online, filling up the cart, and checking out and just getting stuff here and there like random crap. So yeah, it was never a thing for me. And then once it all came about, it's kind of crazy how many people do use this though.
Yeah.
That's awesome though. I mean,
I've had
it's like a
I've had a
personal
couple
question you
people
don't
click
get
through. I've had a couple cool dudes click through the link on the YouTube video and buy some things recently.
Yeah.
Seth isn't one of them though.
I know. I just
Fucking piece of
I-
shit, fucking Seth Byers, you fucking
I'm a
cunt.
bad friend.
What a fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna shit on your hats and then give them to you. They're gonna have a fucking big brown streak right down the middle of every one of them.
Poo stain.
Boosted. Me and Seth do a podcast. You guys are never gonna see it.
He's going to take the things that strap together and stick them in his
Do an
butthole.
episode this weekend. I got time. I'll do it.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see, Seth.
Dude,
Seth's
I'm pulling permits on that barn. Man, my town is such a pain in the ass.
Let's talk about the fall of Western civilization and what has come of our country. No, let's not. Let's not do that because we're gonna get pulled off of YouTube, dudes.
Yeah, you're gonna be
We're gonna have to go straight to Rumble, man. Which I'm legitimately like dead ass. I'm gonna start up. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna go crazy over there, but I'm gonna continue to do what I do on YouTube. But I'm gonna upload videos. I'll upload the videos to Rumble too, just to see what happens over there. I guess.
Well, it's free. It's actual like free speech, is what they say on Rumble. Is that you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
So
I think the
Do
community
you gotta have a
guidelines here are
certain amount
super
of
loose.
subscribers to go live on that thing? Is it just like YouTube or?
I bet I haven't. I've created an account, uploaded one video, but then I've never checked back on it for anything unless I watch like Steve will do it on it, and that's
Yeah,
about
I watched Steve will do it on there. He's the whole reason why I went to Rumble anyways, because I don't know how a dude can get like almost 5 million subscribers in a year and you kick him off the platform, just delete him over a URL. That
Right.
is so fucking janky, dude. And that dude was doing good shit with money too, dude.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he said
This dude gave away like over $1 million US.
Really?
26 cars. Gave away like 3 million pesos. Like this motherfucker just going around blessing motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
He's going to like Mexico and these towns where people are living in like shacks and shit. Like he pulls in and makes these people millionaires. Just rolls up on their shit and like hands them like this big ass armload of pesos.
Was he a billionaire or something?
No, he's just a regular YouTube dude, man. He just
Really?
yeah, dude, it's crazy,
He
man.
got famous off of drinking videos, off of like chugging like handles of tequila, handles of Jack Daniels,
Like,
like
he could-
on
yeah.
Instagram. And
Chug this gallon of
what
milk.
it takes these days.
No, he didn't do. He would chug liquor bottles the size of milk jugs. The big, those 1.6ers. You know what I mean? Like just hammer them, dude. That's how he got famous. But I don't know where he.
Would he
I'm sure his
open
money.
up the sealed? Would he open the sealed bottle in front of you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
legitimate.
So
Oh,
it's
it's legit.
legit. Yeah.
Oh, it's legit. The dude's legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that kind of shit anymore. Now he just kind of does whatever, but
Now he's got a
gambles with
liver
Dana
problem,
White.
but other than that, he's good to go.
If you haven't watched the Steve Will Do It video, Seth, you got to watch one. They're fucking hilarious. That dude is out of control, man.
I'll have to do it. Is this? I remember there was another guy who used to chug, and he was like 10 or 12 years ago on YouTube, and he was like this crazy weird fat guy from like upstate New York, and he'd drink like 3 things of mouthwash and like all.
I don't
Dude, it was
know.
weird. And then he like lost his family, like his whole life went to hell. I remember watching that when I was like in my 20s.
Hell of a
being,
dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's, I can't, Jason, I can't do the fucking Alex Jones hour every time you get on here, dude. Jesus Christ, Jason. The government's got spy planes. They're turning the frogs gay.
Let's kill possums.
Let's kill possums. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately,
Look at
man.
sky. See the lights in the sky.
Yeah, unfortunately, man, like, they're setting up a paradigm where all the dissent won't be public anymore. Instead of people voicing their dissent, they'll keep it behind closed doors, and you know what that leads to. You know what I mean? So once it becomes, you know what I'm saying? That's all. I mean, it's just going to force people to act out, unfortunately. If you can't say anything on the internet, that's ridiculous. I'm not saying you should be able to say anything on the internet, but you can't talk about certain situations that happened in January. Don't say the number after that, because we'll definitely get banned.
Right.
Like any of that shit, which is, come to find out, complete and total utter horse shit, the whole thing, which is like really crazy. Like, you can't even bring that up. Like, if you bring that up, you're done, dude. You know what I mean? They will ban you. Look what they did to me. We have a channel strike. I have a channel strike right now. This YouTube channel is hanging on the balance. So anything that's said on, no, only Thursdays. So everything we say has got to be very measured for a while, because I think it comes down after a while, doesn't it? They'll remove it after like a certain amount of time without violations, is what I thought it said.
I would think so, but I don't know, man.
Yes.
They've really changed their tune, YouTube, about what they're watching. Yeah. It was
Steve doesn't know. He's never gotten a strike.
I haven't gotten a strike.
Does that strike have anything to do with tool time?
I have a warning. No, I have a warning. I have a warning. I have a channel warning. We said something during the podcast about a very popular election.
Can't say anything.
And you can't say that stuff.
We had a live show about it.
Exactly. And it was one after that. Is actually who was on the it was the guest. I can't remember which guest
Jason
it was.
Lehman.
No, it wasn't Jason Lehman.
Was it the Window Joe?
Yeah, Window Joe. I had to pull that Window Joe podcast down. It had to come. I had to delete it. I didn't get a strike. I got a warning.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm assuming that over time that warning will go away. You know what I mean? However, that definitely counts on our record. So we got to be really measured with what we say on here, because if you bring up anything about that, like, who knows what's going to happen with this. This episode might get pulled down just because I walked around it. You know what I mean?
Fucking lightning will strike your house.
Dude, like, what the fuck, man?
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, it's so crazy, dude. And I was shocked, to be completely honest. I was shocked because, this is a small podcast. We don't, it's very low visibility. I mean, it has been around for 5 years. However, it's not like we're the Joe Rogan Experience. To get that email from them, I was like, you got to be shitting me. Like, so this is real.
Yeah, when they do the policy changes on there, man, they go like all the way back, which is insane because that policy didn't exist when you made the video.
That's
do you know what I mean?
People.
Then they upgrade their policies and they go back. Which is nuts.
Well, the big changes happen when a bunch of parents are making a bunch of money off their kids, and that was when they really changed to where all the kids stuff went to you couldn't monetize anything for kids, I believe it was, because there's tons of parents just making like millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah, the little Asian kid, making all the toys.
Yeah.
What about
the $55 million in a year? So
what about the family The family of people, did they fall into that category?
I don't know.
They got like 2 or 3 kids. They're always playing video games. Their dad wants to be a rapper. What the hell is that? FGTV.
I haven't watched it.
I don't know what that is.
That motherfucker started from nothing, and these motherfuckers is in Hawaii and all kinds of shit. Like, now, the money that they must have made. Yeah, dude. Jason, I'm dead ass. Trust me. I would love to talk about that stuff, but you cannot talk about it on here. I was shocked. I mean, Steve-O knows because I reached right out to Steve-O and everybody. I called Luke. You know what I mean? I'm like, what do I do? Like, what the fuck you know what I mean? Do I go and delete every fucking episode from that time back? What do I do? You know what I mean? Because who knows what else has been said? You know what I mean? Like, we say some shit on here, boy.
We were relentless.
Dude, we were relentless.
Solid 60 of those.
Yes, dude. I'm like, man.
Didn't you do an episode around?
We did election night live, dude.
I got hammered for that one.
Yeah, that one was with Chris and Mario.
Didn't Shof come on for that one too?
Who?
Shof?
No.
He hasn't been on in a long time.
I thought for some reason.
I think Shof did the last time was 100th episode.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but it was a shit show. I tried to do a one-on-one with him, but he completely blew me off.
That sucks.
He's too big for me now.
Big time.
Big time. Hey, man, when you're big time, you're big time, dude. Hey, man, more power to you.
Are you still doing those one-on-ones?
I mean, I will, but, I've kind of run through some folks real fast. You know what I mean? I might take a little bit of a break. Yeah, I might take a little time. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
They always come out good, man. I like them.
Yeah, they're good.
I do not, Mr. Awesome Guy, I do not archive. You're not going to talk about Trump's indictment. God damn.
Oh my god.
So that was, I really want to, but I need a camera, and maybe I might.
Your comments are going to get turned off.
About to. It's about to get pulled.
Mr. Nichols.
You know what I had a problem with for a long time on YouTube, happened a couple times during the lives, was all the the little sex women who were coming on, the
little bots.
Yeah, all the bots. I would upload a video and you just have 10 bot comments right away. And then it happened one night in the lives. They started coming in.
Hey, baby, you so hot, me so horny.
Yeah.
You want massage?
Bro, we about to get. Come on, man. Hey, you guys gotta take it easy in the comments before I have to banhammer you fuckers. Jesus, relax. That was a girl wanting to be a guy, correct? That wasn't the other way around. It was a girl wanting to be a guy, right?
No.
No.
Yes.
A guy.
No. It was a guy being a girl. I thought it was a girl being a guy.
They address her as her,
Exactly.
but it was originally a dude.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Yeah.
So
and
it's a
nobody
guy,
knows-
it's a transgendered boy to a girl.
I think if you're gonna identify that way, you have to pull your pants down and show if you have a crank or not. If
Oh
If
my
not-
God, dude.
We're good.
We're going
Jesus
down the
Christ.
wrong road right now, my friends.
yeah.
Talked about not getting a strike.
I hope this kid's mom's and dad's not watching this while you talk like that, man.
Yeah. Yes, Mark.
Mark's like,
We only gonna be able to have him on 15, 20
I'm sorry.
minutes.
I'm older school than all y'all. Okay, so
It's like doing a
I
podcast with my dad. My dad's like, that's not
bring
a
them on. You'll
Okay.
have a blast. I promise you.
What?
I can. If you can relate to that 10%, TJ, I relate to it negative 10%. You understand what I'm saying? I mean,
I don't relate to it at all. I'm just saying, don't say it on YouTube the way that you say it, and everything else is cool. You know what I mean? I'm right on board with you with everything you said. I mean, we're on the
There's only
same
two
team.
things
Sitting around
that
a
Mark
fire,
can
I would
relate
laugh my ass
to,
off.
and that's Cody Jenks and Leonard Skinner.
Shut up over there. You know what? We're gonna kick you back. Jacob, are you off your meds lately?
I don't take meds.
Make you go to more book fairs.
No,
if you keep
woman
it
to
up.
man. I thought it was woman to man, dudes. Are you sure?
What?
It's
What?
woman to man. The shooter's woman to man. I thought.
No,
Yes.
they address her in the news as a her, but it's a
That's
shim.
because she is a her.
No, it's a
Play
shim.
Freebird.
It's not a shim. It's a her, dude.
Dude,
Going
I'm
to be
telling you.
him.
Have you seen some of the videos of the officers going in?
Yeah, like I don't understand. I don't understand.
Video game, right?
I don't understand the extra 14 shots while she was on the ground.
She was moving.
Her, him, whatever.
See if it was there.
I don't know the correct. But I'm just saying that one guy came around the corner. The lead guy that fired the first shot dropped him. Him, dropped him instantly. And then the other dude come in, shot her, I think with a shotgun. And then another dude come in with a handgun and da-da-da-da! Like, dude, that was way too much. Wow. It was a woman turned man 100%. See, I told you, she went to that school when she was younger. She was a woman and converted to being a man.
Wow.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. I haven't watched.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
See, I have
a person in Nashville. Listen, a person in Nashville shot somebody. They walked into a middle school and killed 3 kids under the age of 9 and 3 adults.
How old was this person?
Like 20s.
That's super weird. Usually shooters are like teenagers.
Well, the last 4 shooters have all been that
older.
same kind of person. No, same kind of person.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta watch what we say, man. Allegedly.
Allegedly. A guy being a girl, right?
No.
I think it is a girl being a guy.
It's a girl being a guy. Last time I'm gonna say it.
So what do they do for that? If they just cut it off.
No.
What do they do for the
nothing. Most likely. Most likely nothing, Mark.
Okay. Do they sit or stand at the urinal?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
She was ready. She had 7 guns, 28 manifesto, and the whole 9. I read it today.
God.
She's 28.
You wrote
I don't think we're live.
I don't know, dude. This one's this is strike 1 right here. Guaranteed.
Is that like public?
Guaranteed.
This immediately needs to get put to private as soon as we go.
Right? Fuck me, dude.
Unlist the shit immediately.
Well, guys, go follow me on Rumble. We'll have to go back to recording the podcast and uploading it after it's been shot on Rumble.
Are you sharing this one to Facebook or no?
Huh? Yeah, it's going to Facebook too. Yeah.
This is right now?
Yeah, Facebook and YouTube's right now.
Oh, okay.
We have the biggest YouTube
What'd you
window
say?
cleaner on our podcast.
As well.
Yeah, Facebook's done too. It's all done, dude. Yep. Lost my Facebook account and my YouTube account because I mean it's all fun and games until it ain't. You know what I mean? I can only tell you guys so many times before it turns into we ain't doing this no more. Huh?
Steve's gonna have to put a disclaimer on his next upload. I was hijacked. I really wasn't there.
It's all AI. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
I don't know. We probably shouldn't have brought that up, but we did. Yeah.
Wild world out there, man.
Probably shouldn't have done that. Oopsie daisy.
Hey, at least I didn't do it.
Well, TJ, what's your favorite soap?
Dawn with a splash of ammonia.
Yeah.
A little splash.
Yeah.
I want it to smell like I'm gonna throw up.
Just ask Steve what he likes to use. He likes to use GG4. They put fucking dish soap all in it.
Oh, I love it. I just love it. And just mess it all up.
Yeah.
Jacob, I'm sure that shit works at that one Burger King you drag your washer across the sills on. But let Steve-O. Hey, leave Steve-O alone, dude.
Yeah, man.
How dare you, Jacob?
I said this on on our thing, me and Josh's, but dude, the Crazy Larry soap, it's super expensive, but I would give it a try sometime. It's just it's sudsy, it glides nicely, it's a good soap. You
know what else glides nicely? Dawn and ammonia. That's what also glides nicely. It's gonna ruin the tent. Okay, that's cool. Well, it ain't done it yet, so I'm gonna just keep trying.
When I piss on the water, that's exactly.
I've been doing the same restaurant for like fucking 15 or 16 years, it's got tint on every window.
Same recipe.
Dawn and ammonia on that motherfucker every Friday for fucking like 15 years.
Yeah.
Can't even tell, cuz. You know, you just got
I can't imagine it would cause any damage for. I mean, it's just. I mean, if you left it on there, maybe.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
you can't
you-
leave it on there.
Here's a tip.
Straight ammonia.
You ever heard of the tip to pull tint off pretty easy? Is spray it with ammonia and soap, but heavily ammonia,
Yeah.
and put saran wrap over it and let it sit for about 20 minutes. Keep it wet. When you pull the saran wrap off, you're going to get a good bit of the tint off.
But
Okay,
that's
so
straight ammonia, though. It's not ammonia
right,
mixed
number one,
with water.
And number two, you know, unless you're a window cleaner that takes 25 minutes to clean a window, I think you'll be okay.
With the 25-step process.
Right.
Oh, man.
Right.
If
Oh, why
someone
are you
asked me
gonna?
to take
Wow,
things off, I
dude! You
go,
guys, was that a
I'm
jab at Steve, dude?
Oh, man, he knows.
Was that a jab? Did you just jab
It's
Steve?
okay.
Man, dude, you got the chugga
Right,
lava
he's
lava
alright.
all over you tonight, boy.
Hey, best timing ever. Like right before I'm on here.
Fucking Jacob's going at your neck, Steve-O.
That's okay. That's all right. Jacob's a good guy.
I would say you could go for
So
his
are
neck,
you,
but
Steve.
as you can see, he doesn't have one.
You guys ever
Yeah,
watch
you're-
Always
yeah,
Sunny? Does anyone watch that show?
What's
Always
that?
Sunny?
No,
Always
I
Sunny?
don't.
Yeah, TJ's on that show.
Yeah, there's an episode with a guy with a big neck who tries to hang himself, and he's just sitting there. It's like, I'm trying to kill myself for Ponzi scheme. Dangles for an hour.
TJ DeVito's on that.
Yeah, Danny DeVito.
Jacob the Hutt's sitting on the couch right now.
Gobble walk.
Han Solo.
Little guy sitting next to him.
Yee! Neck up.
Yeah, neck up.
Well,
I used to have all my teeth.
I wish I did.
He said neck up. Oh my god. I got all my teeth too. I just gotta put this one in. It ain't in there.
You
Jim
should have
Cole.
like got the beer cap that you used to bite off. and, like,
I
got it
need
made
the
into a
fucking.
tooth.
I want a gold one, but Jennifer won't let me do it, so I'll never put it in unless I get a
That's-
gold one.
That's
I
fucking
want-
Joe Pesci right
I
there.
want
You
one gold
definitely
front.
look-
Exactly. I need a gold front.
You just need to wear a beanie, a long coat.
Yeah. I may that dude I talked to that did the hats. He said he can do beanies too, so maybe we'll do beanies in the winter. Squeegee Life
Brandon,
beanies.
Oh man, that'd be
Hawaiian punch.
felt like crazy.
Wine punch his dick into your mouth. Yeah! Austin Bone, be a guest on our show.
Right.
Fucking kids got no business on here.
Not with you
Warp and
foul mouth
derange his
piece of
mind.
shit.
Yeah, I sent him a bunch of t-shirts and hoodies and all kinds of shit. I never see him make no TikTok with my shit on. What's up, cuz? That's fucked up.
And then he's just
Oh well.
So,
can't.
Steve-O, you're married. How's married life?
Yeah,
Ah, it's good, man. It's good.
Yeah.
yeah.
We've been together though for next October will be 7 years. But it was more like we just did things in reverse. We bought a home, had a kid, and got married. We did it real small. Weddings these days are just like stupid expensive, so we kind of just combined like the honeymoon and everything all together.
Yeah.
And like there's only 8 people at our wedding. It was super nice. That's the way I like to do it. So it was good. Yeah. It's been really
I
nice. though.
pooed my pants once.
That's awesome,
You know,
though,
my
man.
sphincter
Sometimes
didn't-
small weddings
I don't know.
are the best. I think I had 25 people at mine, and I still didn't talk to everybody. Like,
Yeah.
just, you don't have a lot of time for it. It's like keeping it small is awesome.
Yeah. Even for it being as small, it was still like kind of crazy expensive to do it. But yeah, it was super nice to do it. And then
What?
I thought was
Better
cool was, like,
yet.
huh?
I'm sorry. I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm talking out loud. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking out loud. I seen somebody ask something in the chat, and I was like, "Oh yeah, what about this dude?" Sorry, my bad, dude. Go ahead. Squirrel.
It was cool having our kid there. Like that was something I really didn't, ever think that would be like kind of a fun element of it. But it was just that was cool. I mean, he was just like walking around during the whole entire wedding ceremony, just like doing whatever he wants. My grandparents couldn't keep him like down. And
how old is he now?
He's about. He'll be 2 in July.
Oh, that's an awesome age.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Whatever.
Just wait till his first word.
What's LDS? What?
Latter Day Saints. It's Mormon.
Oh no, I'm not. Nope.
My question is that are you? That fucking guy is weird, man. James Riley's fucking weird, dude.
Right.
Boom, roasted. Hey, hey, better yet, like I was saying, Jason said, what happened to that PhD? What happened to that fucking Battle Cat guy? What happened to Battle's?
He fucking went ghost, bro.
Is that gone? Is he gone?
He took off with everybody's money, man. He living the high life right now, cuz.
I haven't seen one thing about him though, like in the past, this year?
Yeah, since he was supposed to go to the IWCA, I don't think he went to the IWCA, did he?
I don't know.
He's out doing other.
Doesn't he have like a brush coming out or something?
Yeah, I was supposed to.
Apparently not anymore.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's probably just a bunch of brushes he bought off AliExpress.
I wonder where he is. I don't want to say his name, but you guys know.
Got an Alibaba brush loader. Alibaba loader brush. If you buy between 1 million and 3 million, it's this price.
I could sell all these.
Yeah,
he went bankrupt from buying the stupid retractable things to put towels on.
Oh, Jesus, Jacob. You didn't have to bring that up.
Yeah, I am.
No, he isn't.
I am not. I'm not a Mormon, so just so you fucking know.
Right? Everybody's got this notion of people on the internet, man. I had a preconceived idea of who Luke was until I met him, and I'm like, oh, you're none of those things. Okay.
I'm totally going to go back and get that clip.
And I can assure you that Steveo is not LDS, bro. I can assure you that. I might even have video somewhere of Steve at the bowling alley.
Gone.
Gone. Yeah, friend requested me only to tell me to ship one of those Battle Cat scrubbers to the right address because I got 2 on accident from your giveaway a long time ago.
Wow. I haven't seen shit about the Battle Cat scrubbers for this whole entire year, so I think it's done.
But he said Buddy pulled a Bernie Madoff and did.
What did he pull off? Like $6,000?
I don't know. But either way, that sucks if that's true. I hope it's not true. I've heard that. I've never heard from him. I've heard because I talked to Philip. Him and Philip, Phil, he was selling Philip's poles and shit. So Philip seems to be in the dark. I've noticed that. What do you want to call it? Yeah, I would say Steve-O's more LSD than LDS. That's just I might be reaching, but I would lean more towards in that direction. Good observation. And I haven't seen a lot of Philip either lately.
No.
Yeah. No, he hasn't been around too much.
Yeah.
I hope he's okay.
I do too.
Maybe you should call him, Mark.
What's happening?
I wish I could help Philip. I wish I could help Philip get some kind of meaningful validation.
Steve is a Pastafarian and worships the spaghetti monster.
But I wish I could help him get the notoriety that he so desperately wants, Philip. He just wants someone to be like he wants the old fucking pat on the back for all the stuff that he's done, on which he does have a good poll and stuff, but I feel like that need for validation is what holds him back because he's so obsessed with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he wants.
Yeah. It's become this little monster on his shoulder.
But the dude makes good stuff. He can't get out of his own way. That's the thing that sucks the most. Is he can't. You know what I mean? Because
he makes a good pole.
He's a good dude. He's a good dude. He's just he is tough to deal with. I mean, I cannot even explain. I cannot explain to you.
He's a super nice guy.
There are several people that have spoken with Phil, Jason Lehman being one of them. He is really difficult to deal with. He just, but he's such a good dude. You know what I mean? And his polls are really good, man. I mean, they're excellent. The dude just can't fucking
I've had to block him from my YouTube channel.
If you would have used a sim poll,
he'll just pop up with all of his links on all my videos,
over and over.
And that's been happening before I ever even met him, back in 2017ish or something like that at a convention. And then I took a second look at him. I was like, "You're the guy who keeps posting on my videos your links to your website all the time." And then I blocked multiple profiles, but every single time it just seems like somehow he gets through it, and it's the same profile that comes up, and it's him. And yeah,
he just makes a new one with the same name.
Right.
Well, I just told him. He's like, well, he asked for my help because I bought a Sim 22 off of him, and he asked for my help because I really liked the poll and I wanted more sections for it. And he's like, well, I really can't do too much with this because it's not as long as you said it was. It's way shorter than what you said it was.
Sim 22, it was 12.
So I reached back out. It definitely. I mean, but it was. I wanted to replace my Mini. I had a Reach It Mini that I wanted to replace from her because I was done fucking with that dude. Yeah. And I was as long as I continue to do content, I'm not going to do it with that dude's pole. So I needed something comparable in height. And Philip's like, well, this one's just as long as that one. And I was like, it's just fucking 8 foot shorter, you goofball. You know what I mean?
Comes with a free backpack pump sprayer.
And I got a hold of him. and I was like, I need 2 more sections. So he sent me a couple of sections. He's like, I don't want you to pay for them. Will you do a video review? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do a video review. But I said, the first thing I said to him was, but you cannot be all up in my comments doing goofy shit. Yeah. As soon as you do that, I'm pulling the video down. You can share it, do whatever you want, but stay out of my YouTube comments. Mike said, I think he has Asperger's. Oh my God. We're going to get fucking pulled off. All this work on this fucking channel. All this work, man. Flush down the tubes because people don't know how to control their fucking emotions on the podcast. Get up in the chat, say dumb shit. Jacob's on his phone.
I respect anybody that's been cleaning Windows 50 years.
I'm talking to people in the chat. I'm being interactive.
Phil put up a video of himself doing it looked like it was a Walgreens or something. And when you walk in, there's gum machines for the kids and stuff. And he's got the pump sprayer and he's spraying the windows and then he's putting his mop on it. And I'm like, okay, so you added a step. You don't want to carry the bucket. That's cool. And then I see, dude, he pulls out one of the biggest ledger tools that they make for windows that don't require a ledge tool. And it's like, it sounded as if, it sounded like guys bucking rivets on a bridge. It was like, kapow! People were leaving the stores. They thought it was gunshot. I'm like, oh my God, those poor frames.
I always think of
Mark,
that.
you're a fucking hater, dude.
I'm not a hater. I love Philip. I've spent time with Philip. He's a good dude. He makes a great product.
Hater.
But he uses the ledge tool a little bit too much, in my opinion.
My favorite videos is when he's videoing himself and the fucking phone falls over, or he drops his tools and shit.
Half of it falls out on the ground.
Yeah, dude. His van is his brain. You know what I mean?
It is. Yes, dude.
Pours out of it.
It is bad, dude. His van. I thought my truck was bad. His is way worse.
Yeah. Doesn't he have a 3 cubic foot DI tank in the back too? That's it's huge.
Yeah.
I remember from videos back in the day from him, and it was massive.
Change that fucking thing.
And he's got I
gotta put the alligator clips on it.
Oh my God! I'm waiting for him to shock himself.
Well, didn't he? I think didn't he post a video where a squeegee or a piece of carbon fiber fell on the battery and it fucking arced
Yeah,
in between and melted fucking down. Like, dude, it's like fucking
I think the best
unbelievable.
video I ever saw was the Sim Vac, where he hooked a wet vac up to his water. And water's running down the front of the van. He's cleaning the windshield, and it's like, look at it, slurps up all the water. It's like, he got a puddle on the ground, dude.
Fucking.
Mark is such a fucking hater, dude.
Mark's
Doc from Back
impression
to
of
the
him makes
Future.
me laugh every
It's a terrible impression.
I know, that's
You
why I
go and
like it.
visit me at the Sim Labs and you go watch me masturbate.
Philip, he says Philip's also a photographer.
Is he?
Mhm.
Oh. Well, he's not a videographer, I can tell you that.
That's what I use. That's what I use this pole for. That fucking last pole he sent me, I use it for as a tripod. I put my GoPro handlebar mount on a, and I just lean it up against the wall and use that as a tripod because I'm fucking the sim tad pipe tripod whole thing 9,000.
He could just set up my tripod.
He just makes him sound like Popeye.
That's kind of in between Popeye and Phil, you know?
So how often are you cleaning windows now, Steve?
It's becoming less and less often. Usually Mondays and Tuesdays. I took a lot of time off in the wintertime. I mean, literally from probably November. Huh?
I knew the jig was up when fucking I saw you doing a video in your garage with 2 windows you had just laying around. You know what I mean? I'm like,
So
this
are you
motherfucker's
cleaning
like,
glass to the equivalent of Austin Grubbs, which means nothing.
dude, why are you always shitting on Austin Grubbs, dude? God. Why are you always fucking with that dude, man?
Because it's fun.
Oh, man. Go ahead, Steve-O.
Now, but like 2 days a week. But then honestly, man, if like a house cancels, I'm pretty much always on the phone with sales stuff all the time. So like if I take a day off, it's just, doing that work. If I clean a house during the day, I come home and work for 5 more hours just on the calls that I've gotten that day or just to kind of keep up with everything. So doing all that has just made it to the point where it's like, I can't do both at the same time. There's only like so much that can go around. And that's the reason too, why like my YouTube channel has really slacked the past 2 years. I just don't have the time, especially with having a kid too.
Perfect timing for me to swoop in and get 1 million subscribers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be
That
super
can
dope.
easily be had.
I enjoy cleaning. When I get older, like once I probably one day am done with sales, once Rylan gets, if he wants to start a window cleaning business, I'm full on going to stop everything and help him do that. Like that's my hope for later on in life.
James, we talk shit on you all the time, dude. I even talk shit on you in my last YouTube video that you don't watch. You don't watch my videos, so you don't even know how much shit I talk. J2 challenge these nuts into your mouth, my boy. One hand on that shit. One hand on these nuts in your mouth, my
one
dude.
hand it right into your mouth.
Yeah, one hand these nuts right into your mouth. Call it the J2 challenge. J2 challenge. What a fucking nerd. That dude is such a fucking nerd, man.
It's better than the lightsaber.
I'm sorry, Steve-O. Hey man, we've been 4 weeks straight of being like good. You know what I mean? And we're just like, it's just been too long, and we're ready to talk shit.
That's totally fine with me. It's totally.
Yeah, fuck you, Steve-O. No.
Oh,
I thought I
Jacoby.
missed Jacob for the past couple weeks. I guess I changed my mind on that.
Oh, Jacoby.
Book fair.
Jacob. That's what I'm gonna
Berenstein
start calling you,
Bears.
Jacob.
Yeah.
It's a great
Jacob.
Book, son.
The vanilla
This
gorilla.
challenge has to be with the J2 pole. That's the fucking trick.
He said he
One
didn't
hand.
even make it. Nerd fuck.
Yeah, I didn't even make it. Yes, you did.
Jeez.
You had a TikTok and it was fucking the J2 challenge. You sure it wasn't you?
Some other guy that looks just like him that lives in like the same area, I think. Did.
Oh, they both got monthly memberships to Hot
Kyle?
Topic.
There must be a lot of Spencer gifts out there.
He said I didn't even make it, nerd. You got all you fucking Spencer's dudes look the same to me, bro. Your fucking Janko jeans and shit. Got like 14 squeegees in your back pocket, ass dude. Who's vacuuming right now?
It's my fucking girlfriend.
Perfect. Well, I tell you what, whoever that chick is that Jacob's marrying, she's a good girl. Got that motherfucker shut right up. Other guys challenge me. Oh. Other guys challenge you. Oh, okay. Because you're the GOAT, dude.
So how do I look that up? It's called the J2 Talent Challenge.
I don't know, dude. I just seen some random TikTok video and it's just like, look at these fucking nerds. Look at this fucking
dorks over here.
This dude looks like the dude I used to take lunch money off of in vocational school. We used to call princess and shit.
Oh God, man. Vocational school was a wild time.
I noticed a lot more people doing the 0 degree since you've been doing a bunch of videos on it.
Yeah, see, everybody's out there at 0 degree now. Like they fucking, they do it pretty good. There's some dudes that do it pretty good.
Yeah. Then there's like dudes who use the little fingy move.
Oh, that really does me in.
The guy just
KD.
That really does me in, man. Oh, that does my fucking head in when I see dudes do that.
I don't know why.
Like, what are you trying to stick? You trying to stick your finger in somebody's butthole, weirdo? What are you doing? What are you fucking doing?
What, your hand's not strong enough to keep it on the glass, pal?
It just weirds me out. Yeah, man. There's a lot of dudes doing the 0 degree, man.
Nice tool.
I think it's a nice tool, man. I think it's overlooked. You wish, turd, I'd dump on your chubby ass. Yeah, right, bro. James Riley's a fucking crackhead, dude. I can't tell you how wrong you are about what you just said. Anyways, you fucking meth addict. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Are we all going to Nashville for the huge convention?
Yes.
Is Frank going to be there?
I mean, if Frank Rave going, we have to go, right?
I mean, Nashville's one of my favorite cities, so I'd go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Have you guys been to that Gaylord? Well, I know Jacob has, but...
Oh,
the
Jacob's
Gaylord was just shot.
Mark.
Dude! Most insensitive person I've ever met in my life.
I'll take full credit for that.
Dude! Yeah, but YouTube's not going to write you a fucking letter. They're going to write me a letter.
You send it to me. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Jeez, dude.
Yo, what up from New Zealand?
Nice.
Started listening to your podcast, TJ. Very cool.
Who?
You know what, though? I had to say this about the huge convention last time.
Cool,
it is a lot of pressure washing stuff, and there's not much of window cleaning. I think it was us, and I think Jay Racenstein was there. I don't think there was any
Fuck
other.
that guy.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other booth of window cleaning.
I think that, but even IWCA has gradually moved in that direction. I think because it's a bigger community, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
More.
think so.
Yeah.
So what's up, Seth?
If
If we do Nashville, or am I going to go pick you up at the airport and we're going to road trip it down there? What's up, bro? We going to do the Outlaw Window Cleaner road trip, part 3? Yeah.
I could.
The Outlaw road trip strikes back.
Mark,
as long as
come
you don't
pick
kill
me
me
up.
from getting.
Oh, no, it would be Return of the Jedi, wouldn't it? Oh, that's what it would be.
See, you pick up Seth, and Mark will pick me up, and I'll have a camera, record everything.
Oh, and then we'll film us docking, the 4 of us docking together in Nashville. Dock.
As long as we don't have to stop in Indiana, I'm fine with it.
What's that?
As long as we don't have to stop in Indiana.
No,
I'm
we're
good.
not. We're not going to Indiana, bro.
If it's a state I never need to be in again, it's Indiana.
Is it just because? Is it just because Jason? We are stopping to pick up Jason. You don't want to pick Jason up?
Oh, that was hilarious because he just was doing stuff in the back that was irritating you. You could tell you've been friends for 30 years because you're like, just the chemistry was hilarious. I was just sitting in the passenger seat laughing the entire time.
Yeah, we had a good time. It was fun.
Yeah. I could be persuaded to do that again, and then I'll just fly home.
I mean, Nashville's like a really easy trip too, man.
I think it would be a good year to do it.
Yeah.
I think it would be a good year.
I'm going to Nashville next month, so
Are you?
I'll see how the drive is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Nashville's not too crazy.
That's not. Yeah. I mean, I've driven to Tennessee a bunch of times when I was a kid, and fuck yeah, I'll do it again.
They'll actually probably have airport service so I can actually get on the plane and not miss it like Branson.
Oh yeah,
Tiniest
dude.
airport on the planet.
Yeah.
The airport is like, I think it's like 10 minutes or 15 minutes from where the Gaylord's at. Super close. Yeah.
Wasn't that Bobby dude fucking like part of that or something? Don't he own that?
Yeah, he's definitely one of the organizers with it, and then there's a few more guys.
What's up? Where's Bobby at tonight when we're talking about it?
I have comments to say about that, but I'm not going to say it.
Send us all tickets except for Jacob. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I am.
Make Jacob pay full price.
Yeah.
Double price.
I cannot see Mark and Jacob traveling together up to fucking Florida, up to Nashville.
I
Dude.
know. I think we'd be fine. The picking them up is the problem. I have to bring a fucking horse.
Bring the 250, cuz.
Yeah, no, I pick up Jacob on the way. I think we would have good conversation. It'd be cool.
Hey,
I don't
Mark's
know if
gonna bring.
drive or fly.
Hey,
I honestly,
Mark's gonna
I'll be
bust out the
100% honest
F450
with you.
for you, Jacob.
if Frank Rave goes, I'll be there. If Frank Rave doesn't go, I'll consider it.
I'm
That
bored,
way,
can't
hey,
fly.
that way he can get your job of the hovering bed on the back of his F450 dually,
right,
and then you
there
can
you
just
go.
lounge up there on the back of that 450, Jacob.
He's just going to have to rent a van. I'm going to be like one of those fat fucks on my 600-pound life that just sit in the back.
The back of the van.
What you don't know is I'm bringing a low boy and a forklift to get you off of there so we can scoot you around the convention. It's gonna be sweet, dude.
Ride him around on a pallet.
Just cover me in a sheet.
Yeah, just cover me in a sheet.
He'd be like a little Nero crown, you know?
Oh,
Like
Jacob's too
crown.
much. That was good, Jacob. He said cover me in a sheet.
I need someone to rub this cream on my cankles. They hurt so bad.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude, I'll tell you. What's up, Mark Darnell? Why don't you ever come on the podcast? We need you as a guest.
That was
Not
the
from
greatest-
not messed out in the parking lot. I'm talking about like, somewhere where you can sit down for an hour at least and talk to us, Mark. I'd love to have you on the show. Yeah, man, if Frank goes, I'll go. That's my thing. I promised Chris that if that happened, I would be there.
I mean, I was highly dissatisfied with the Huge last year, but I mean, I'd go again.
Well, I told you this. This is the thing.
I wish I went the year before it swapped hands.
Well, it's not even that so much. It's that you're going to get out of that what you put into it. So, for instance, like if we were all there.
It's an excuse to hang out, see people.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I can't say
I got to
that
meet
the one
Mike.
in
I got to
Branson
meet
was
Mike.
earth-shattering or anything. I mean, you could walk around the convention floor in 5 minutes and be fucking done, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even the one in Branson that we went to, what made the trip was everybody that was there.
Oh, yeah.
The people, And that's the same thing with
Leave
the
them in a
huge
place.
convention now. It probably has a bunch of pressure washing guys influencing it. So, of course, there's probably going to be more pressure washers there. It just kind of makes sense. If you have a bunch of window cleaners there, they're, like saying, like right now, what we're saying, hey, we're going to go to the huge convention. We say that enough times, there's probably going to be a bunch of window cleaners there because they know window cleaners are going. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm just going to start my own convention.
Do it.
do it.
What's that one going to be like? Reviewing. Not myself.
So,
Just stop now.
Steve-O, did you say that you're going to keep the podcast going, right? Or no?
Yeah, we're keeping it going. Yep.
And how often do you do that? It's like every other week?
Monday. So we'll be on this Monday coming up, and then just every other Monday from there.
Okay.
How about you get rid of Jersey and just add one of us?
Man, he'd be pissed. He'd be mad.
Jersey
You should
would.
I mean, you could only let him ride your coattails for so long, Steve.
Jersey looks like this anime dude. I have to find the anime dude, but once I find him, I'm going to share it to all you guys that wants to see what jersey. He reminds me of this anime dude, and when you see it, you're like, fuck yeah, it looks just like it. It's so dope. Like you're just missing the glasses. Has the huge convention happened yet this year? No, it usually happens in August, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and this one's like the last week of August, so late August.
Yeah, so I can't. Yeah, I did the Frank 1-on-1, and he's the one that he's thinking about coming to the huge, getting over for the huge. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Getting
I'll
over
definitely
for the
go for
huge, blah blah blah.
Yeah. I mean, we know what we're gonna do. We're about to fucking full send with Frank Rave.
He needs to bring that belt.
You know what I'm saying? We
better bring
gotta.
that belt.
Oh yeah, he's the belt's coming. I'm sure. I'll bring mine, and he can.
I feel though that like if Frank comes, I don't know this for sure, but I feel like Chris and Alex would come. I feel like there'll be a large group of people that will come just because.
Nashville, if Frank comes in for the huge convention, that's full send. We have to go full send on that.
Like how close
Full
is
send.
downtown to the convention center? Is it like
I think
close,
it's like 30 minutes. I didn't get to go, but I think it's about 30 minutes or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever that main stretches of all the bars and everything.
Yeah.
We can ask Fletcher who can answer that for us.
We should just block out our own hotel and have like our own convention at the same time they're having their convention, and we'll just all go over there and like walk around, and then we'll leave again and go watch Steveo bowl.
It's going to be fun though, because like you said, I mean, how many times can you walk through a trade show? You know what I'm saying?
a lot of the
Yes,
time,
Jason,
just hang
I am making a shirt out of the Wet 'em Willie. I just waiting on
Steve,
one
you
more
still
design
bowl?
element.
Huh?
Still bowling?
No, I stopped bowling. Yeah. It's my shoulder. My shoulder's messed up, and I can't even do the motion anymore.
I used to love to bowl, and I can't do it anymore. I every time I try to bowl now, I end up pulling a muscle in my back because I'm trying to favor because my shoulder, you know what I mean? I'm trying to compensate.
Yeah, it's all like
And I always tweak my back every time, man.
Yeah.
Mark Darnell said he'll room with someone. I think Mark and Mark should stay together.
No, I'm not a roommate kind of guy.
Yeah,
Listen,
I'm
when
a
we came
solo
to your
flyer.
birthday, I
Yeah.
roomed with Richie, and I love Richie Blue, but he has a tendency to shit with the door open.
I
and
tried
I'm
to
not a
tell-
fan of that.
He's supposed to go visit Casper. I was on the phone with Casper like 2 or 3 days ago for like 2 hours, and I told him that he shits with the door open.
He does.
And he's like,
It's
what?
not
I was like,
all
he
the way
shits
open,
with the
but
door.
it's just enough. It looks like someone's filling a gas can, and you see these fingers. and I'm like, you all right in there, Richie? And he's like, yeah, I'm just thinking. I'm like, dude, we need to close that door.
Thinking about this new idea I had.
Now, I think it'd be cool if I think it'd be cool if we got we all got together and go down to the huge convention. You know, I think it'd be. I'm sure it's still a good convention. I can't say that it wouldn't be. Just probably not I'm certain there's probably not a lot of window cleaners there because it's like I said, it's not. You know, a bunch of pressure washing dudes
We
take it
actually
over.
have a window cleaning question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Steve Carter on the Facebook chat live asked, I just got the Xero XP system. What brush is good for 2 and 3 stories? And I know what Steve-O's going to say.
Well, let Steve-O answer. He's the sales rep from WCR.
So
I always go boar hair, anything 12-inch, keep the weight down. I think that's perfect for 2 to 3 stories.
Yeah.
There you go. Boar's hair.
Boar's hair. Always faithful boar's hair.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Steve, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I just got an order from WCR. Are they putting that square quick connect on all the brushes now on the Xero poles?
Yep, every single pole that comes has a fast
There's
lock.
no way to pivot that, correct?
You can pivot it. You can buy a swivel
An
attachment.
adapter?
Yep,
And
it's
let me
$5.99.
ask you this. Does it hold up? Are you a fan of that?
Yeah, actually, I've been using it for, I would say, the past 3 months. I haven't had it break yet, and I've like put it out and put a lot of stress on it, and I haven't had anything crack or
Well,
bleed.
I don't like when you're tightening the brush on the threads, and because it's just plastic to plastic, and you're like, okay, that's good, but it's not completely straight, and then you're like, is it going to hold? I can understand the socket plug, but I didn't know that I'm going to have to get a couple of those adapters to make it pivot.
Yeah, and that's just the piece, the socket that goes on the actual brush is the pivot piece.
Yeah.
So it's super easy to attach. But yeah, like when they first came out, like I had been so used to everything Euro threaded that I was kind of like, I don't know. But then they also made it just recently that you can use the zero contact scrubber and like a Euro version as a Y attachment.
I see.
That came out recently, and they redid that, so that all fits in there. So once that happened, that's when I switched it all up, and yeah, it works great.
The only drawback is if you have to put those adapters on all your brushes, because I use a couple different things. But okay, cool.
Yeah. You should be getting them on that Destroyer and everything, I think.
Yeah, that's what I got, and I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? Plug and play, go figure, right? But I go, change.
I don't like changing.
I just bought
certain things. I'm sure it's good. It makes sense
for every brush I have.
What's that, Jacob?
I said I just bought the complete set.
Yeah.
For each. I only have 2 brushes, and I have that thing that Mike Nichols sent.
Yeah. Me. So do they sell the square block that goes on the brush as well as the receiver piece that goes on the pole, and they sell a pivot? So I can buy those 3 pieces, correct?
Oh yeah.
Steve?
Yep. Exactly.
That's because you're using rinse bars, Steve.
What?
He said, I have multiple brushes with rinse bars and they don't have any flow at those heights. Second and third story, I could probably see 3 stories, but you have a problem with second story. That sounds like the water source. But I got a 12-volt electric pump, so I don't ever have to worry about water flow issues ever again.
I can spray water from about 30 feet away.
I soak a hole down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll be soaking holes down, cool.
I want to ask.
Good luck.
This question. The Xero backpack sprayer, like the portable 4 or 5 gallon one. Do you like that, or have you used it?
I used it to test it out. That's why I got it, because I wanted to know what it did as far as height. And I was able to extend my whole entire 40-foot pole with 2 pencil jets. I would not use the rinse bar with it at really any height, but you can go up that high. I wouldn't wear it as a backpack because I would think that it would, it'd fuck up your back after a while. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I would just handle it.
So it's uncomfortable wearing on your back, or is it just the weight itself from it?
It's just the weight. I wouldn't want to pick it up and swing it around my back to put it on a regular backpack. So I put it on the back of my truck bed to put it on. But I mean, yeah, it's 4 gallons of water, so it's not light, but it works well. I mean, for what it is. I mean, at my house, I only have 8 sets of windows. I was able to clean them all, but of course I take care of them. So we all know that.
You're not scrubbing forever.
Yeah. I figured you could get. Well, it's the reason I'm thinking is I have all these townhouses and they have a courtyard with a door that you have to open. So bringing a ladder in's a pain, and I have 40 of them to do, but they only have 4 or 5 windows in each spot. So doing the truck mounted thing, you get caught up in the bushes. Is I'd almost buy it just for that job. So it's I don't need a ton of water for it. I just want something that's easy to use and lasts, a day,
And the power button is I think right on your right. So it's easy just to turn that on and off. It's not you have to take the thing off to turn it off or anything like that. So that's easy to reach. So yeah, it works well.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, Steve, if I were you, man, if you're looking to soak some shit, I would look into getting a booster pump or something, you know what I mean? Or just building yourself a little doodad in the back of your truck to pump, with a pump and a battery, and pump your water. That's what I would do.
Yeah, marine battery, a 12-volt pump, and a 50-gallon tank will do you. A hose reel will help, but
I tell everyone, man, if you get an RODI system, you should just plan on having a booster pump on hand, because you're gonna come across jobs where you're under 30 psi.
Yeah.
You're not going to get much out of an RO membrane if that pressure.
I have an instance where I do a bunch of houses on an island, and they're all on septics with fucking pumps, and you know what I mean? They got water tanks out front, the whole 9 yards, and you got to rely on the water pressure that the pump's going to deliver. They can't even pressure wash their decks with this shit, you know what I mean? So you're getting flow but once I got that skid from Mark made that skid. I don't even think about that shit anymore. Now I'm man, I don't have enough water to destroy the world with. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that I'm gonna remedy that though. Soon as it gets a little warmer out, I'm gonna dig into it. I don't like being in the cold anymore. I only like being out in it as long as I have to be. I'm tired of it.
I use my Xero Pure system now. When we run into wells, it's a buffer tank. If I don't think the 50 gallons is gonna cover it, I hook it up that way. But yeah, I mean, I hardly ever.
I'm just going to stick my 2. I've got an X2. I'm just going to take the canisters and the stainless steel canisters and mount them underneath my toolbox run a hose outlet to it, and then, you know what I mean?
Smart.
Be done.
That's smart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then the only thing is that the DI resin on my skid I'll have to change it more, unfortunately, but I can run on that shit forever because it's double DI. I'm running through the Zero Pure Max, the Revolution Max, and through another filter on the truck. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that
still
that
have
shit
that
lasts
same
forever.
resin.
I just changed my resin last week, and when I pulled my cartridge out of my skid, I forgot I had dated it. It was 11 months since I had changed it. The thing went, you know how many thousands of gallons went through that?
Mine was almost a full year, and there was nothing wrong with it.
I still haven't changed the resin in the one that you sent me. I
Really?
still had to. Well, because I
You're
fill
filtering it too.
You're
I
filtering it
filter
before
here,
it
and then I
goes
run
in.
it through there. So
Yeah.
it's already at like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's, what's that going to do to the resin
Right.
in there? Nothing.
Yeah,
As
nothing.
long as you keep doing it the way that you're doing it, you shouldn't. You know what I mean? That's why
Is
I
that
keep
all
doing
you
it.
have on there? Is just a DI?
Well,
Yeah.
I built the latest one has RO and DI, and it makes I want to say 2.5 gallons a minute, so it's a fast exchange. But the ones that me, Seth, and TJ have, it started out as a kind of a project, and let's see if we can make this work easily. And so they only have, but understand, I have a whole house RO, so I'm going in at less than 25. I'm polishing it at that point. you know?
Yeah, which is nice, man. It's
Yeah.
I mean,
This
it
makes
made
sense.
water-fed pull for me like way more accessible. I mean, like I pull in a job and I'm cleaning windows if the screens are off in
2 minutes.
I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah, it makes you a lot faster.
Yeah, constant flow. Like you just know what you can do with it once you have it a little while.
I just need to figure out the brackets and stuff, how to mount it, so it's nice and secure. But I also want it stable, but I can remove it relatively easy too in the wintertime, because that's what I'm gonna have to deal with is wintertime. So,
Dude, you could ratchet strap that bitch right down on the top of your skid.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I would do, because it'll run laying down anyway.
Yeah, it'll
Run it
be
to your
fine.
input.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it
Dude,
shouldn't be too
I
big
did
of
it. I did it. One of my hospitals. One of the hospitals I cleaned. I cleaned up some really filthy windows, and I was down to like 6 gallons of water. And where the fittings are, it starts to surge the pump. You know. And I'm like, damn it, I got to get water out of this place. I didn't want to do that, so we stopped for lunch. I put in about 30 gallons, and I checked it, and it was like, because the water at the hospital was so bad, and I had the valve wide open. If you run it slower through the resin, you're going to get cleaner water because it's a slower exchange. So what I did was, I'm like, man, I'm at like 28 after the cartridge. That's why I changed my resin, but I was wrong. When I took out the resin, it was okay. I just took the output, the 3/4 output that you feed the brush with, put it to the input of the skid, open the ball valve, and it just cycled the water between itself. By the time I came back half hour later from lunch, it was at 0. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can use it to filter itself and just walk over.
like run it back, like almost like a buffer, like when you're pressure washing, the unloader will fill back.
Right. So where you fill it, if you fill it with your garden hose, I know you fill from another machine, right, Seth? Or from a tank?
I have a 275 gallon tank.
Yeah, but so if you were to take the output on your skid, put it to the input on the skid, male, female, and just let it run, it'll clean the water that's in the tank. You understand?
Yeah, no, exactly. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks, Steve-O, for coming on the show, man.
Steve, good to
Thank
see
you, guys.
Congratulations on the marriage.
Yeah, congratulations, Steve-O.
Yeah,
We'll be back
man.
next week, everybody.
Peace.
Cool. Peace.